My family's immigration began with my great-grandfather Dencha Makokori. He was born in southern Turkey but grew up in Baghdad, Iraq. In 1907, he came through Ellis Island to America to find work to support his family back home. He was one of over 912,000 immigrants coming into Chicago in search for a better life. But he was forced to return to Iraq to help his family escape the Assyrian genocide.
We were in the United States in 1927 with my father. I mean, they refused to stay. Either we have to give my sister, she was blind, or we have to go back. My mother refused to give the daughter. She said, I will not give my daughter. They said, you go back. We went back again. Went to Beirut. From Beirut, my father, he went to Greece. And we stopped in Greece 2 years.
When they went back to Iraq in 1933, the Samili massacre forced many Assyrians to flee to Syria.
In this Syria, they put us in a river, named River Khabur.
Christian refugees were organized into camps along the Khabar River. These camps were located on a strip of land called Al Jazeera, meaning land between two rivers. Like many Assyrians, my great-grandfather began farming the land to make money. At that time, Syria was under the French Mandate, a French scheme to divide Syria into 6 French states.
At that time, I knew only English and Arabic. We came to Syria, there's no English, it was French. It was very difficult, so my father took us to the village, to the city. Because, you see, we were accustomed to the cities, not to the desert.
In this city of Qamishli, my great-grandparents were buried and my grandpa raised his family of 7 children. Norman, Tony, Albert, Victoria, Christina, Dan, my grandfather's blind sister Helen, my grandmother Panna, my grandfather, and my mom, the youngest, Antoinette.
I had very good childhood. I mean, overall, we played a lot. We had no worry whatsoever. We had so much friends. The music was always playing in the house. And then the time came that I had to come to United States. I guess it was my dad's ideas.
As they got older, my aunts and uncles trickled into Chicago on student visas, attending universities like Northwestern, Northeastern, and the University of Chicago.
I liked America right from the beginning, but I was missing home very much. The hardest thing for me was, at that time, it was leaving my baby sister behind. That was the hardest thing. And of course, being from a big family, having a house full of joy and happiness all the time, and here I come here, and it's a completely different story. My dad was the last one to come. He just sold everything in there and just came just to be with his family.
Then I went, you see, I came here, and then I went to find a job. I started looking for something that I'll buy and I'll start my own job. I had a chance to buy this Norman International.
Norman International, named after my uncle Norman, is an auto repair center owned by my family in Chicago that currently employs 3 of my family members.
I am happy with my family. Now my family grow. I have a family of 43 persons, and I'm very glad of that. So, and I'm glad because in this family, there's none of them on drugs, none of them, smoking, all of them down in the schools. That's my wish. See, that's my wish, and I'm very happy of this family.